Friends, what's up? James Rice, my favorite office, my backyard. I'll flip my hat up so you can see my eyes. But I'll tell you that sun is already fierce. But I don't want to go inside because I like to be outside. Anyway, so Friday morning, lots of thoughts on a Friday. Let's share them. I have a couple people jump on. We want to share, I want to share my experiences. I want to share what's working for me simply to help you go further faster, to help you be fulfilled. Not trying to really help, believe it or not, help anyone have a good day, not help anyone be happy. To me, it's about fulfillment. It's a higher level. It's a level of not contentment for sure, but feeling that you're on the right track, feeling that everything's heading in the right direction. You know, I stand up here and share as a person who's been as broke as any of you. Well, anyway, and I'm not comparing, but I've been super broke, and I've been small and made fun of, and I've got those memories in my brain of when I first started to go to the gym, and my brothers, my family, teased me about it. When I was going to California, going to be a big shot, going to the University of Iowa. Now we'll see. He'll be in a big pond. I've had a whole life of, when's he going to get a real job? And I've had a lifetime of people not believing in me. And rather than cheering me on, not only questioning what I was doing, but actually, trying to hold me back and make fun of the effort. Don't get me wrong, I've also had enough people that have encouraged me. Here's a piece to think about. When you're weighing the opinion, the information, the facts that you read, probably is nothing more important than knowing who the author is. In fact, almost to a fault, my father, when we were kids, and he still does, you'll ask him a question, or no, he'll ask a question, we'll be chatting something, and you'll state something that's factual, and he'll ask where you heard it. He wants you to validate your sources. It's annoying as hell. But it also makes a great point. Who is your judge and jury? Who are you getting your facts from? Who are you getting your information from? And what many of us do, I think is one of the most important pieces to take from us. It's amazing where we get our facts. It's amazing who we choose. No, I say we choose for our judge and jury. Because, our family, our parents, they're our judge and jury. And again, I'm not even sure why, because they just made us. Back. They just made us. And they share, and they have some wisdom. But it doesn't mean that everything they say is wise. Hell, if you take any of our instructors, your police, well, they know their police stuff, and they know the laws. But it doesn't mean they're going to coach me on my health and fitness, my faith, my relationships. And you might have the pastor of your church. They might obviously coach you and teach you in your faith. Does that mean they're going to be your business mentor? Doesn't mean they're going to be your relationship mentor. That doesn't. So we're taking someone who made us and created us, and we're deciding to take their words, their thoughts, their praise, or their criticism, and we're deciding how it impacts us. Probably the most important, crucial breakthrough I made was that it struck me, and I believed without resentment that my father wasn't my judge and jury. That his approval, that his stamp on me was not necessary for me to be worthy. Yeah, let's just start with just even worthy. not even amazing. And many of us are sitting, you know, in fact, it's actually funny how many people will talk to me about the likes and the views they've gotten. I'm not sure what the fuck that matters. Did they send you money over for it? And actually, you know, maybe you bring a good point if you're thinking of it, is that maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's what you need. It's not what I want or need. I'm not going to kid you. I'm on social media to build my business. That's it. I'm on social media to build my business. I don't give a likes don't make me feel better. Likes make me feel like I'm getting more traction. Views don't make me feel better about myself. I'm just getting better traction. Ann McGuire, I know who you are. It's been a long time no see since that's come up. Anna McGuire, I tell you the same thing I tell everyone else. Listen in. You like what we're doing? Share it. If not, no harm, no foul. It's a volunteer army. So I just share with the ideas and the hopes that people will be, that I'll bring you information that'll make your life better. Not only really better, but more fulfilled. Okay? That you'll live a life where you're confident and comfortable in your own skin. And even though you may be moving forward and you may say, I want to lift myself up, that's okay. But at your core, you're good. And that's the piece that I want to chat about a little bit today is that core. Because it's actually funny. I was ranting about something yesterday, which you're like, yeah, you're James Rice. You rant about everything. And you're spot on, I do. Because I'm excited, I'm passionate. And someone thought I was mad. I'm like, that's not me mad. Me mad is probably when I'm a little more quiet and my brow is furrowed and I'm spouting with some sarcasm. So, little food for thought. But you get excited about stuff and passionate about it, because even though now what you see in my world, which hasn't always been, is blessed by worldly standards, I want more. Why? I want more because I believe there's more in me. If there's anything I can say about myself, it's like, I don't want to leave it on the table. I don't know how high I'm going to reach, but I don't want to leave it on the table. So let's ponder that a little bit. So people get involved in whatever they get in. And they have expectations. And the interesting thing is when those expectations aren't met, many times then they're not met. In fact, there's a saying that goes, most of us vastly overestimate what we can get done the first 30, even 90 days. We greatly overestimate it. But we also greatly underestimate what we can do in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. Especially that 2-3 years. So what happens is, it's crazy. We get in, especially I see it all the time in diet, all the time in their home-based business, and they're not getting there as fast as they want, and they're watching other people get there faster, and they quit. Probably nothing more important than realizing that, hey, we're all on our own timeline. And that, I will tell you this, and I'm actually going to say it this way, I will guarantee you that if whatever it is that you want in your faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances, if you apply it daily, the proper intentional action, you'll get it. You'll see change in 30 days, no doubt about it. You'll see change in 60 days, no doubt about it. When you'll reach that goal that vision that you had in your head, I don't know. I can even tell you and also tell you that goal that you had in your head, that vision you had, may change. But if you're not getting somewhere, if you don't feel like you're accomplished, the first thing I would do is I would check, well, two things. One, I would check to remind myself of where I started. Remind yourself of where you started. Number two, I would encourage you to take a look at the daily intentional actions. Are you doing them? You know? And the funny thing, like, we'll take with me and my fitness. I may have been doing it for 35 years. Or we take Dalton and his fishing. Take Katie Fish and her snowmobiling. we may have years and years and years behind us. And so someone goes fishing with Dalton there. Well, hey, dude, you got the rod and reel, all the gear. Wow, that's a hell of a cast. Cool. Katie Fish, holy cow, it's amazing the way you snowmobile. It's amazing the way your kids snowmobile. Take that stuff off the trailer all packed up. Holy cow, you got it all down. James Rice, you got the fitness. We can see that you've achieved some fitness goals. Cool, we must have it all down. No, check this out. Here's the crucial piece to remember is if you get off of those daily intentional actions that created your snowmobiling ability, that created your fishing ability, that created your fitness level, slowly but, mark my words, slowly but surely, your abilities, your level of achievement will diminish. Nothing more important than staying humble, staying in the pocket, and being committed to daily intentional activity. So how do you know what those are? And this is the part that I always love, because I'm telling you, you're going to be busting the balls of a lot of these gurus who shout, oh, you're amazing. Oh, you're worthy. Oh, you can do it. Oh, my. Oh, you just need to work hard. What the fuck does that mean? If you don't have the guidance, direction, the fellowship, the community to educate you and then support you along the way, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. The easiest thing you can do is tell somebody, hey, you got it, you can do it, you can boo up. I'm telling you, you got to stay focused, not too many irons in the fire. You know, you got to love yourself. Sure, no doubt about it. But where do you find that? How do you know, what does that look like as far as shaping that up? Okay? And it looks like grabbing, that book, that mentor, leader, that person who knows a little more, and jumping on their coattails and going snowmobiling, fishing, going to the gym with them. No doubt about it. And then it's reading a couple more magazines, get a little more information and videos and stuff. And then it's taking the daily intentional action. So my point is, if you're not where you want to be, this is my favorite actually. One option, which is quitting, is not an option. It's not going to work. Quitting will definitely not work. Quitting is definitely not the solution. Okay? What is the solution is going, okay, well, I made some change. Here's where I started. Maybe not as fast as I want. Maybe I need to tweak my daily intentional actions. Maybe I need to increase my intensity. But there's change I need to make in the right direction. When applied, that's how you're going to succeed. So to me, a big piece that I would love to see is just saying, hey, Katie Fish, James Rice, let's work with the team. I haven't, which is fine. It's all fine. I haven't Zoomed with Katie Fish and her community for I don't even know how long. Maybe they're doing just fine. It's cool. My goal is not to have people work with me. My goal is to have people be lifted up. I'm just an option. Okay? So, Courtney, Dalton, Chelsea, let's get together with your crew. And how do you know who wants to go? Just invite them. Irina, I'm not going to kid you. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you jumping on. If you like it at all, gang, share it. Invite your 3 or 4 besties. That's how we can grow this community right here. And put it out to your team, but invite your 3 or 4 besties. Let them know, hey, this is something I thought you might find value. If not, no harm, no foul. But just check it out. This is a guy that I follow. It's been equipping me and helping me grow. I just wanted to share it with you. That's an invite. That's all I do more than other people is I invite. So if you find value, be happy to work with you. A couple thoughts. Let's take a look at what I did today, because I like to share. I want to share with you my my Rice and Shine, and that is this is an interesting thought. I love this. Far and away, the best prize that life has to offer is the chance to work hard at work worth doing. Work worth doing. Ponder that, and you got to choose what your work worth doing is. Ponder it. I don't think it's shopping for a new purse so I look good, new nails, new hair, and new what have you. More another gun to show my bros, a new fishing rod, and new tires on my car. That's just shit to me. That's just shit and stuff. It's funny. I'm coaching this team. Okay. And the problem is, the challenge is most people aren't doing it to lift up the youngsters. They're doing it to make themselves feel better. I'm not even going to argue it. You can decide. I'm not arguing with anybody. I just know a lot of people actually serve to help themselves feel better about what they're doing. I'm going to be frank with you. I serve for two reasons. One, because I work with people all day long and I see that people are hurting. They've been let down. They've been judged. They've had broken promises. And I don't believe that life has to be hard. I believe that life is about getting in the grind and doing the daily essential actions with like-minded people and let the fuckers go. The rest go. Okay? So I share because of that, and I want to form a community. I want to form a big, like-minded community that grows and does what? Produces change and produces income. Okay? So when you're moving through your day, I encourage you to lay out your faith, fitness, family, friendships, and finances, Anna, and decide where you want to be in those areas. Not what goofy posts I'm going to make and then people like me. Okay? If that makes you feel good, knock yourself out. If it doesn't pay, or if I'm not changing lives, I don't give a shit. That's just me, though. That's just me. Okay? Glenn, long time no see. There's another snowmobile guy. So, and like I said, many people, watch what comes out of their mouths. They're going to talk to you about their hobby and how amazing they were. Why they want to feel good about themselves. People, it's just your fucking hobby. It's what you do. Who cares? Who cares? Ran a triathlon this week. Great. You want to do it. You want to tell everybody about it. Do something real. Do something real. Make change in others. Do something real. Make change in others. That's, again, my personal opinion. So I share with you daily a little bit about what I'm reading and, cruise through my Bible in the day. And I'll share a thought today from, and we're in the book of Proverbs, which I love because Proverbs is about wisdom, not knowledge, wisdom, not knowledge, wisdom, not knowledge. Cool. Joletta, if you guys haven't met Joletta, actually see her in the comments. She is my ride or die. She is my Thelma and Louise, my Bonnie and Clyde, my Rice and Shine, my rice and fish. If you want to get messaged each day, boom, Joletta has the source. Whoops, dropped it. Oh, shit, I did legs yesterday. Oh, my gosh. That's right. We won't even chat about this, but I will mention it. I love it when I hear people say, oh, I don't lift heavy anymore. I'm not trying to do this. I'm not trying to do that. Never stop lifting heavy. The day you stop reading novels, okay, and you stop reading thought-provoking nonfiction is the day you can start lifting easy in the gym. Why the fuck do we keep reading novels? We keep doing things in our life to a high level, but in the lifting, we're like, oh, I don't lift heavy anymore. Lift like a lifter. Lift like you have a competition coming. Lift like you have a show coming, and you reach a higher level. Make sense? Don't hurt yourself. Couple thoughts. I love it because we're in Proverbs. Wisdom, not knowledge. Wisdom, not knowledge. Here's what I wanted to chat about with this that I like so much. Is what they're talking about today is you got really two things going on, okay? You've got the greatest consistency and the greatest achievement going on, and on the flip side over here, you've got the areas where you're sliding the most, where you're not seeing success, okay? And what I think is crucial is that you acknowledge both of those, because your strengths can make you rock and roll, no doubt about it, but the areas where you're not having as much success will hold you back. And I believe that you're not going to grow and fly as far as you can if you've got a weight holding you down, okay, in any area of your life. So you've got to open up and be honest about those areas where you need work. And as you improve that, a couple things are going to happen. Your whole system's going to move further, faster, but also it's going to remove that doubt in your heart and mind. Okay? And when you remove that doubt in your heart and mind, it's not just that piece you replace, but it permeates all your life. Does that make sense? Life to me is a slow fade, either for the better or the worse. And you can have some amazingness, but generally if something's a shit show, you're not going to go higher and further than that. Okay? So you would need to circle yourself the most troublesome areas in your walk with God and underline your area in which, with God's help, you are currently experiencing the greatest consistency. Because you always want to be thankful. You always want to start off with gratitude. You always want to be thankful. Okay? So this is an interesting piece. Just remember that wisdom is a piece that we're meant to have. The question is, will we accept it and utilize it? Okay? Wisdom's there. The question is, will you embrace it? So that's just a little reading out of that piece today. And then my part, which I really enjoy, out of Timothy Keller's book, God's Wisdom for Navigating Life, is, this is a good one for me. Calm words. An even-tempered person is cool-spirited. So just think about that. Are your words tempered and calm? That's thinking before you speak, but even when you're spoken to, think before you reply. Think before you speak, but even when you're spoken to, think before you reply. When was the last time they were not? What were the results? Even-tempered and calm. Questions, comments, thoughts? We're heading to Friday. Friday to me is not the day that is like, holy cow, the day before I start living. Friday is an amazing day with amazing opportunity. Oh, if you heard my story I'm telling lately, just put this back in your brain again. I just love this story. I'm never going to quit telling it. To me, our life and our walk and our journey is a lot like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Okay? And I got this came to me while we were chatting with a young lady who Brandy Lindquist, who's pushing her chips in more, who wants to go further faster. Okay? And so I wanted to chat with her about what she thought she needed to do, what she saw, and what she thought was happening. And I love it that she saw that in June, she was not showing up. She was, not her team, she was not showing up. Hey, you guys got any questions? Throw them in the message, and we'll answer them and address them. Also, if you like it, share it. So she wasn't showing up. That's good. That's accountability. Starts with me. Starts with me. Starts with me. So then she was talking about the fact that she's looking for promoters. And in my brain, and then kind of who she had along the way, they weren't maybe quite as enthusiastic. They maybe weren't quite taking as much action. Okay? So I feel what happens, and I see this all the time, is people want to, like Dorothy, they're looking for the wizard. They're trying to get to Oz. They're here. They're trying to get to Oz. And so we're here. We want promoters. We're here. We want we want promoters. First of all, I'm never looking for promoters. I'm looking for shares. I'm not looking for promoters. I'm looking for shares. By the way, Aunt Terry, if you look on my timeline, you've got Marcy, Trish, Jill Dano, Jeannie, Tammy, and maybe a couple others. You've got a crew that's sharing. We need to gather them up and celebrate them, bring them together, and everyone brings a couple. Now, instead of an 8-person Zoom, we've got a 16-person Zoom. That's the business. That being said, what happens is, again, we're looking for promoters. And so we're looking for Oz, okay? And we may be involved and have the path, the yellow brick road, which is an important piece. First, you've got to stop and ask people who are wiser than you, how do I get there? That's the yellow brick road. And so what's happened along the way is, I know they're amazing. This is a funny piece, Aunt Terry, we're talking about. If we don't engage them, the amazingness stops here, okay? I love it that people are amazing, okay? I love that. I hear that all the time. Okay, that's cool. They got to get engaged. Amazing, they got to get engaged. Okay? When they're engaged and they're sharing, they're handing out samples, and they're posting and stuff. And that posting is I'm going to get back on track. That posting is one pole in the water. Ask Dalton. He never fishes with one pole in the water. It's a funny thing. We got these people, we say they're amazing. We love what they're posting. We never ask them, hey, what's your motive? Why are you doing it? Awesome. That's amazing. You know what? I want to help people too. You know what? I want free too. You know what? I want to make money too. Hey, you know what? I don't claim to know it all, but I'd be happy to share with you what I know and what I've learned. And we can do some things together. They'll be fun, easy. You don't have to do them alone. Fun, easy, we'll do them together. Would you like to? Would you like to? Would you like to? I didn't tell them what they had to do. I asked them if they wanted to go further, faster. I asked them if they wanted to do more. I asked them if they wanted me to share my wisdom. I asked them if they wanted to do some fun, easy things together. Now they say yes. I'm going to show them the menu. Aunt Terry, get 5 poles in the water, not one. Get 5 poles in the water, not one. Do they have swag? Are they posting? Are they posting on multiple streams? Are they expanding their warm market? Are they handing out samples? Are they connecting me? Now we've got these 5, 6 people doing 5, 6 things versus one. That's massive amounts of action. So, and along that way to Oz, Aunt Terry and the whole crew, looking for promoters, they're going to meet people that don't say they want promoters, and you don't think they have value because they don't want to be a promoter, but they do. The Tin Woodsman did, the Lion did, and so did the Scarecrow. And if Dorothy would have said to them, hey, are you the great Wizard Oz dude? She would have said, cool, bye, you can't help me. Lion, are you the wizard? No? Cool, bye, can't help me. Scarecrow, are you the wizard? No, bye, can't help me. But what she found, and I want you to find, and I want James Rice to find every single day, and I'm referring to myself in the third person, that's scary, is they all have value. They all have value. John Gale, I don't know who the heck you are, but I'd love to meet you. Private message me. Let's do some shit together. Let's do some stuff together. John Gale, I'm not sure what your agenda is, and I'm not claiming to know it all, but I have had some success. If you'd like, we can do some fun, easy things. We can do them together. You don't need to do them by yourself. We can do them together. If you're interested, private message me. So seeing the value in every single Zoom I do, post I do, reading I do, person I meet, share I do, seeing the value changes my energy, and now it's going to produce amazing results. Not an ounce of doubt in my mind. When she saw the value in the Scarecrow, the Lion, and Tin Woodsman, now what happened? Her trip had more value, and they all came in very handy. If you remember this shit in the woods and all whatever the different stuff was. I don't even remember the story. Maybe we should watch it. But they all came in and had value because she brought them along, and she did what? She met them at their needs. She met them at their needs. She understood they had weaknesses, that they had triggers. But they all had value. She built an amazing team, and she was the, fairy godmother of Oz or whatever with the slippers on. I guess I don't remember the story exactly. But you know what I mean? That's what I encourage you. No, I said you don't have to. I encourage you to see. Let me see what Joletta said. It's time to have Jim Rice, your guest speaker. Oh, super cool. Check it out. First of all, if you don't have a Joletta, you got to get one. If you don't have what's a Joletta? A Joletta is your ride or die. Joletta is a person with more wisdom than you, that cleans up your messes, that has amazing ideas, that can read and write and speak. Read, whatever. Much better than I can. And so check out the message from Joletta here. You want to Zoom with me? You want to Zoom with your crew? Schedule it. In fact, I love that. Actually, I got to quit talking because I've just held you way too long. But that's a funny piece. Invite. Have you invited everyone to meet with Justin this week? Did you invite everyone to the Zoom? Well, because here's the funny piece. I love this. I said to someone today, he goes, hey, we're going to get together Friday. You coming up? Oh, I didn't know about it. She goes, maybe I can catch the next one. I said, you schedule the next one, you can for sure. Now, I'm sure that sarcasm and being a smartass didn't endear me, but I can't even tell you how much I don't care, okay? If you want to come to that meetup that you missed, you'd schedule one. If you want to be on that Zoom, I love it all the time. I do it. Schedule people to the Zoom. Oh, my gosh, sorry I couldn't make it. Oh, no problem, but you'd like to get on a Zoom like that? I sure would. Great, schedule it. Crickets. They don't want to get on the fucking Zoom. They want to scroll through their social media. They want to show people their new nails. They want to show people their new camouflage. They want to show people their new tattoo. They want to show people their new binoculars. They want to show people their new cool robe. They want to show people their new cool boonie hat. They want to show people their new Batman sunglasses to make them feel good about themselves. You know what? And I'll let you go. No one gives a shit about your stuff. Okay? A couple of your friends do. That makes you feel good? No, what makes me feel good is going from broke to successful business, going from myself to helping a handful of people raise themselves up and be better parents, be better spouses, be better brothers and sisters, be better. Okay? What makes me feel better is have a better idea of who I am so that I can go out and share that and impact people. What makes me feel better is having low enough body fat, muscle tone, that I feel good about myself. I can be active with my grandkids, I can share with others. So you got to decide. You're looking for some likes and some views and someone to say that's amazing and your truck's amazing and your shit's amazing. Okay. Doesn't mean you're amazing. It doesn't mean you're amazing. You take a shit house, put an amazing piece of coat on, it still has a shit house inside. It's just a cover-up. That's what we'll chat about next time, maybe a little more, is your cover-up. Many people don't want to hear it, but James Rice had it. Had a fancy Scott Baio hairdo, some Jordache jeans, and a little bit of funny in college. That wasn't really anybody. Okay? That's cool, but I feel like I'm becoming somebody. Okay? So, become something amazing at your core that you can share. In case you missed it, here's a challenging all of you to take some into... Sweet. Cool. All right, I'm going to rock and roll. I hope this made sense. Notice it's a red and black robe. It's not a black robe. I'm not your judge. I'm just trying to give you some Riceisms that'll make you go, huh. You know what? I am better. There's more in me. You know, this is where I want to go. This is who I want to be. And I don't know if it's going to pop tomorrow to meet your expectations, but I guarantee it'll happen. I am a case in point. I'm a 35-year work in fitness. Did I get results and see results in 30, 60, 90 days? Sure I did. But this is 35 years in the making. I struggled, worked, never had a real job. It was years in the making, okay? Okay? I had to believe that the process of following the yellow brick road was going to lead me to the whiz. And there's going to be some shit that happens. Man, there's a Wizard of Oz kick here. There's some shit that happens in the middle. There's a haunted forest. There's some monkeys. There's like the scarecrow whiz. There's all kinds of crazy shit. There's a sleepy place that you run through that has sleepy poppies or where that bullshit was. It's all going to happen. Grab some the right crew. Daily intentional action. Never surrender. And you will get to the land of Oz. Anyway, I'm out. I'm going to play my piano. And, yeah, let's see if we can change the world. Love each and every one of you.